How we doing today, you guys?
It's been a while. How you been?
It's been a hot minute.
I have so much hair now.
Oh man,
We haven't been here since
don't
like
have my
April.
sides. April?
April.
April,
Not
May,
recorded
June,
since
July,
I've gone back to
August.
South Dakota.
Yo, that's 5 months, bro.
I've not recorded since I had my little thing in May.
Your little. Oh, yep. That's 5 months, bro.
That's 5 months. Life's been
Interesting.
a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
We
constantly tired.
Yeah, constantly tired. We just got back from Beyond Wonderland, so everyone who was here from there, hello, how's it going? Welcome.
Gang, gang.
Everyone who was here before, thank you. Elijah, I see you.
Gang, gang.
Everyone who's
Anthony.
so to come. Anthony? Like skunk?
No.
Morrison?
The Anthony we met at Beyond, who said he knew me.
Oh,
from our
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, Anthony Roommate. Yep.
Yeah.
Anthony, what's up? And everyone who is going to be coming in the near future. We don't know you yet, but hello. Nice to see you.
Nice to have you around.
Whew.
Join us.
So,
Sit down. Grab
yeah.
a cup of coffee. Because we're here to talk about Beastars, Season 2. You remember Beastars from about a year ago? When we really hyped it up? So that's not what we're going to be doing today.
Hold on. I'll hype up season 1 Beastars any day of the year.
Oh no, Beastars season 1, absolutely. I will defend that till the day I die. Beastars season 2
was interesting.
You know, it's all right.
It's an anime. So for real quick, we are currently watching. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to like whoop your face. We're currently watching season 2 of Fire Force. All right, and this it plays into the whole thing. Currently watching season 2 of Fire Force. In the first episode, weird.
Yes.
Very weird.
Strange.
And we all know the whole Tanuki thing where it just gets weird for random reasons.
Fire Force is a weird show.
Yeah,
that's something that I think we just forgot from season 1.
Oh no, I was looking forward to it.
Or at least we weren't fully prepared for it to start out as weird. We were expecting weirdness, but not to.
It does weird well though. Okay.
But we're not here to talk about Fire Force.
No, I'm getting into it, Lucas. You're shut the fuck up.
I want to talk about Beastars.
Okay, no, I know. That's what I'm getting to. Shut the fuck up. So, Fire Force does weird very well. Beastars does not. And the way that Fire Force will cut from something serious to random is done interestingly. The way that Beastars does is not. That's if I was gonna sum up this whole season 2 of Beastars, that would be my one point. It does interesting, or it does weird, not well.
It does weird, not well.
Yeah. Right? Sounds about right?
I'm just trying to figure out what was weird. Well,
fucking Legoshi laying down in the middle of a fight to listen to his person he's fighting's backstory.
Okay, but Legoshi is a strange guy.
Yeah, the show's weird. Okay, so...
Okay, yeah, let's...
Starting off at the beginning, it basically just continues... Like, obviously, it continues where the last one let off. You're still trying to figure out what happened to Tim and
what happened to Louis.
Oh, what happened to Louis? Yeah, so, like, everything's kind of interesting. The dope part... For me, Louis has the most direct and sensible path in this entire show.
Louis' storyline from season 1 to the end of season 2, fucking amazing.
That was
I love
the
Louis.
best part of the show.
Louis is my favorite. He was not even relatively close to being my favorite character in the first season.
Really?
And now, through everything, 100% it's Louis.
Louis is my favorite by far.
Louis is my boy.
So Louis ends up becoming the leader of the Shigai?
No.
Ooh.
There's like 4 syllables.
Whatever the Tiger Gang or the Lion Gang.
I was gonna say Shinigami, but that's not right. Because Shinigami is like a death god.
It's very close to that though.
It's incredibly close.
I don't know. He becomes the leader of the Lion Gang.
The Tiger People. You know, the guy who Louis shot in the back of the skull at the end of season 1.
The Tiger People?
The Lion People.
There we go.
The guy who Louis put a bullet through the back of his skull in season 1.
Basically was like, hey, I'm going to be the leader now because
the lions
it was
all
either...
came in and they were like...
We're going to eat you or you die.
You're going to die. One way you're not making out of this. And Louis like... Okay, but how about plan C? And I just take over. And they're like, well, we never thought of that one. Let's try it.
Surprise, bitch. So, Louis becomes the leader of the Lion Gang and basically is increasing and just making them so much more profitable
Because he's an herbivore.
And like, oh, everyone trusts me because I'm an herbivore. We're gaining trust with all the herbivores in like the black market.
They didn't trust him right away. He kind of had to, eat meat to do that.
Oh, I'm saying like the other herbivores that are in the black market.
Herbivores in the black market. Yeah, everyone was like, oh, an herbivore's in charge. Maybe it's kind of cool. No, the lions were like, yes, money.
Lions were basically like, yeah, we're gonna trust you. We're gonna like listen to your orders as far as we can throw / eat you, which was apparently very far. All right,
yeah,
very far.
I mean, they're lions. He's a deer. They can probably throw him pretty far.
Probably,
and then still eat him.
Afterwards, just play like frisbee with them.
Yeah,
but like disc, like they're gonna go
like ultimate frisbee.
So when they use their mouths like dogs, catch them by the leg. Okay. So this is basically Louis' story the entire time. And it's done so well because...
I really just want to talk about Louis. I don't
exactly.
Care about
fuck everything else, dude.
Show.
Fuck everything
like,
else,
Louis taking over that.
His
second in command giving someone else a gun saying, if I ever try and kill Louis, shoot me.
Which plays out in the most important scene in the entire anime.
I forgot about it at that point.
Dude.
Okay, so spoilers.
Okay, yeah, spoilers. For starters, sorry, we're about like 5 minutes in and we're just excited to be back.
Oh
I
my
apologize.
God, that's what it is.
This is a great feeling.
Yes.
So, basically, Louis is going through all this stuff to like live, but then also like make a name for himself. He ends up leaving the school. People don't know if he's alive or not. And this whole thing could be its own anime.
It absolutely could have been.
If they did Beastars, like
just
plus
Louis?
Like if they just did Beastars plus and have Louis as like a side character in the main story, I probably wouldn't watch that, but I would watch every single day of Louis' life in Beastars.
Oh my God. He started out as a child slave to be sold on the black market.
Number 4.
And then used that anger to fuel him taking over the lion gang. Oh my God.
Shishigumi. Found it in my brain. So, yeah.
Locked back there in that vault.
So, we're going through the entire story where Louis is doing all the things, and then we come back later, and it's not lining up directly with the main story solely because he's literally not part of the school. He's not part of anything else.
He's not part of anything else in the story other than Legoshi being like, where's Louis?
Yeah, but he sees Legoshi twice.
He's like, Legoshi's like, I can't live without Louis in my life. And that's the only reason that Louis is actually in this anime.
Well, no, because he ran into Haru and Juno.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't just Legoshi.
I feel like that Juno thing did not play out at all.
No, it didn't.
Juno met with Louis, they danced, and that was it.
There was Spider, or Snake, that was it.
And the Snake, they had like 2 episodes leading up to that.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was like 2 episodes where there's like this mysterious thing in the vents, and they set up cameras, and a rat goes up there and tries to catch him, and nothing. And in the 3rd episode, this giant fucking snake comes out of the ceiling because Legoshi's like, I see you there, like I can feel you. And then she comes out basically like, I am the campus security, and I need
not doing a
your
pretty
help
fucking good job
to figure out who killed Tem, and then never comes back. She's a quest giver who literally disappeared. You can't redeem that quest.
Yo.
Someone killed this NPC while you were off doing something else.
Oh my God. So, man, yeah, there's a lot of loose lines. There's a lot of loose connections that literally just never foretold what the fuck they're supposed to be foretelling about.
Like, the Juno dancing with Louis thing, I think it was just a thing to get, like to show Louis' progression, but... Mm-hmm.
Which is what everything was.
But at the end in season 1, by the end of it, it was like, Juno's gonna be charging to be the next Beastar. And it was just never brought up again.
Fucking A. Like, okay. So, let's...
There's so much.
So many loose ties. So,
we should write a checklist. We should start...
We
should have got a
checklist.
checklist of loose ties so we can go over how...
Oh, no, I got like 4 more in my head now,
God,
dude.
I'm sure I'll think of some more.
So basically, the entire thing, again, you're trying to find Tim. Or not find Tim. We know where Tim is. He is apparently in Riz's toilet.
He's in the farm that's upstate. He got sent to a farm upstate.
I hate you. So the first half is like, oh, we're trying to figure out who did it, and Legoshi it has an idea of who did it, and then he ends up getting blindfolded and attacked by the person who did it. Very big creature, obviously. And it kind of plays on to, for me, that Bill was supposed to still be the person who's kind of suspicious about it.
The tiger.
Bill the tiger, sorry. And then why does Bill have the only normal name? Oh no, there's Jack. Too. Never mind. So you're supposed to believe that it's the tiger. And while getting beat up and blindfolded, Legoshi decides to literally bite the person that is attacking him.
In the mouth.
In the mouth.
This Legoshi made out with this random assailant.
And for some reason, memorized his saliva.
He's a wolf. He's got that scent thing.
He's a wolf, but if you are getting attacked by somebody, I feel like you'd be able to memorize their scent better than their saliva with how important Legoshi's scent was.
Legoshi, he's sticking his tongue in that mouth. He's getting a feel for what the teeth are like what kind of jaw structure. Don't look at me like that.
Y'all believe any of this shit that Lucas is saying? Because I don't believe a word of it. So.
Nah, Legoshi's gay.
Very. So, you.
In the best way. I love Legoshi so much.
So, he does this. You go through.
He loves Louis.
There's a new foreign exchange student named Pina who is basically just Louis light.
He definitely is there to fill in the role of Louis in the drama department.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be a sheep, but definitely has a tail of a cat.
Almost prehensile, I swear to God. So this character named Pina comes in and is the sassiest motherfucker that has been in this entire show.
We all know a Pina.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Someone who comes in, thinks they run this shit.
And
doesn't.
It kind of does. Pina was interesting, honestly. I like Pina because of the
I love how quickly the development between him and Legoshi went, where Pina was like, I got you, my guy.
Well, because they both were about to get killed.
Well, yeah, and Pina definitely came up on Legoshi and, have we said who it is?
Yeah, Riz.
Yeah, Legoshi and Riz. Riz
Who's
is
Riz? No one knows because he was in the background the whole first season.
And Riz is like, oh yeah, I killed him, and now I'm gonna kill you. And Pina just walks through, parts the fucking. He's like, hi, your friend who bit oh yeah, because they're outside of a nurse's room because someone
the
fucking
panther.
The panther bit the arm off of the anteater.
He ripped it off on accident.
Ripped it off.
They were practicing.
There's no arm on an anteater.
He pulled it and it came off.
Right, and they're in and Pina's bringing the backpack or his stuff, and he just kind of walks between them while Riz is like, I killed him and I'll kill you too, and Legoshi is like, never, and Pina's like, hey guys, I heard all of that. I'm gonna drop this stuff off quick. Have fun.
Dude, Riz hulked out and then did the whole ceiling scratch thing, and then Pina walks across and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go back to being small now.
Okay, so bears have to take a supplement that makes them weak.
Yes, a suppressant.
Riz and Tem became very close friends, and Riz thought, oh, because I have Tem, I don't have to take these because I've got this friend here who will see me that I'm a really nice guy even if I'm not taking these supplements.
Oh, shit.
And then in Riz's psychopathic mind, he's like, what way can I get closer to my best friend than eating him? This is straight up this dude's logic. Watch the show. I've almost said verbatim what he said.
Yeah. The line, don't soil our precious memory by defiling my devouring, was said multiple times by Riz specifically. So, yeah. This whole thing, it got very weird. Riz was in love with Tem as a friend.
He was in love with the idea of Tem.
As a friend, allegedly. And yeah, so they basically, Pina finds out, and the whole middle of the show is Pina and Legoshi doing this whole arts and crafts game about trying to tell on Riz, or not trying to tell on Riz, but trying to get Riz to admit it, even though he'd already admitted it. and they never like just tell the police
Or the security snake.
or the security. I like security snake or the security snake. They just don't. They're like, oh, I need to beat him in a fight. So you know what Legoshi does? He trains. I'm not joking.
He trains with
Panda with a crossbow.
Panda with a crossbow. He goes he's going through the black market.
Oh my god.
Trying to buy bamboo or some shit, and then Panda comes up behind him and he's like, "Hey, let me train with you." And he goes, "No."
I refuse. And then walks away. And then Legoshi's like, what? And then follows him. And then as all, mentor-trainer situations or mentor-trainee situations, he says sure. And then cuts all of his fur off.
Yo, yeah. He went just
Edward
short
Scissorhands
hair.
with those things.
He went
honestly,
me in April of 2020.
If y'all don't know, check out Facebook.
To give you the rundown, him and one of our old friends paid me $200 and a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper to shave my head at the beginning of quarantine because, we didn't know where the fuck we were going to go. And I was like, who's going to see me? And I went bald. And now look where I am.
So, honestly, I was sad about that, though, because in the intro and the trailer, it shows what I thought was a different, or what I thought for a second was a different wolf because it had the scratch marks, but it also had the scratch mark over his eye.
But we just didn't
See that, yeah. So I thought that the white wolf was a completely different wolf, and I got excited.
Shiro's the silver wolf?
Fucking bullshit. So, with all that being said, he trains with Goshi?
Panda. I don't know what his name is. That's what I got.
Trains with Panda with a crossbow, and then goes into, he becomes the knight like Batman and starts, fighting people who are
this dude's literally
now.
jumping down from rooftops to stop carnivores who haven't gotten a meat fix and are starting to go crazy. This dude literally jumps into the street and is like, nah, not today. Nap!
Dude, one of the dopest scenes. I was excited about the last fight scene in the whole anime because of one specific scene. Legoshi literally jumps down in the exact scene Lucas is talking about and then plans out what's gonna happen, and it shows him doing all the things step by step, Equalizer style, and then it goes back in time and he does all the things in fast motion. So it took 3 minutes for him to explain everything that was gonna go on, and then it jumps back and does 10 seconds of a fight. Super dope, super awesome. He became Batman. I loved it. And then the scene after that, kind of forgot. No, not forgot. He fought Riz pretty well in their second fight, but then forgot all of that by the third fight.
You know who we haven't brought up yet very much?
Haru?
Because
she wasn't important
in the fucking anime. Do you know how important she was in the first anime? Or in the first season? She was, the entire thing. And then the second season, it seems like Legoshi is just kind of Louis.
It's so upsetting.
Not enough Haru, not enough Snake.
Not enough Haru, not enough Snake. Juno, I love Juno at the end of the first season. I thought she was going to be super important in the second season. Oh. Nope. She was in 4 scenes, maybe 5.5. I don't fucking know. So yeah.
There were 3 scenes with Haru and they were all with them on the stairs.
No, there's a scene where Legoshi fell asleep.
Oh, in the library.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay, so there's one where he fell asleep in the library, and there's also the one where she went to his classroom.
There was one in the library where Legoshi's just like, well, why don't we just get married?
And she freaks out as soon as
she's like, we're not even dating.
She's not wrong. Also another awkward scene when Legoshi is like, hey, Juno, can I see your mouth real quick? And then she's like, sure. She opens her mouth, but she's like...
She's in love with Legoshi.
You can't do this. This is scandalous. No, but take me. And then he starts looking through her mouth and is inspecting her mouth because of him, making out with the previous person. And then she's like, it's her whole inner monologue of this shouldn't be happening. Why do I feel like this? Okay, just take me, Legoshi. And he's like, all right, cool, thanks. And then walks away. Blue balls.
Just dips.
Blue balls.
Dips.
I'm fucking that. So yeah, there's that. I think that's all the important stuff. There wasn't really much else that happened. The
end fight with Riz. Okay, so...
Well, yeah, I was getting to that finale.
I don't think there's anything else from the season that was important enough.
Oop. there was the principal defending the fact that there should be a Beastar. One scene at the beginning of episode 4, I believe.
All of like the teachers from schools are like together having a conference, and they're like, your school has not given a Beastar candidate in like 4 years. And this guy is sitting here like, well, there was Louis and Juno, but none of them have actually like come up to candidates, and obviously Louis didn't care.
Yeah, Louis did.
Juno, we don't know if she cared. She cared at the end of season 1, but we don't know.
She's in love with Legoshi now.
Yeah.
So then they have the whole conversation. They're like, oh, we need to do this, this, and that. But then they never do. It never comes up. One scene, gone.
Okay. Second scene, there's other things. So Legoshi essentially doesn't break in, but he gets to have a meeting with Louis. Like, they caught Legoshi doing something and is taken to the Shishigumi headquarters, and him and Louis go outside and talk. And he's like, I know who killed Tem. I want you to be there. Blah, blah, blah. Shishigumi come out. He takes Louis hostage and then jumps backwards off of the cliff. He put his arm around Louis' throat.
Yes. But when he jumped off, he didn't have Louis.
No.
Okay.
The way
he said he took Louis hostage and then jumped off the back of the cliff.
No, he took Louis hostage, was telling him stuff, all the Shishigumi have guns pointed at him, and then he's just kind of like, well, this is when it'll be.
Adios. Okay, there was a super dope scene in that one though, because like when Louis, I don't know what Louis did to, or what Legoshi did to Louis, but he like grabbed him, and the next scene is the 11 lions with their guns pointed at Louis' head, or at Legoshi's head, and it was like, oh yeah, we're talking, dude, like shake out of it, and then it's like close up, like the 2-panel thing. And then right after the next scene is all them with their guns. There's one dude who has a cigarette that's not even looking. I was like, yo, this is dope. This scene panel itself, dope as hell. I wish the entire anime could be like this, but it's not. So, yes.
So they do that. Eventually, Legoshi and Riz are like, hey, we're going to have a fight here under this bridge.
On New Year's.
We're going to fight to the death, essentially.
Yeah.
And so...
Riz mollywops Legoshi.
So they go. They get there. Peanut met with... Riz found Peanut before, and it's insinuated that he just kills him.
Until like halfway through.
Eaten through. And like he's there. He's got blood on his hands and his shirt. Legoshi gets there, and he's like, you didn't kill Peanut. He was like 3 kilometers that way. I can smell him.
All right, Tanjiro.
It's like the smell of friendship. And it's like, I know you didn't kill him. I know you just did that to get a rise out of me, and it's not gonna work. But like Legoshi is like weakened at this point because he's been training so hard not to like eat meat and kill people, right?
The moth.
The moth.
The moth. The larva that he ate and had a fucking trip. Oh my God, Luke is about to freak out in like 3 seconds because he had a personal experience about this. So right before the fight, like the episode before, he literally was like, I don't know if I can be strong enough because Riz has eaten meat.
And then Panda's like, well, here's your
first
step.
Larva.
Here's your first step. Eat a baby bug.
So he eats it and apparently passes out right after eating it, and then has a psychoactive dream talking to a moth. Because he like wants to throw up, but the moth is like, you can't waste me. I died for you to get stronger. Here's a plane of plants and shit. Be calm, but you need to get stronger because I died for you.
I forgot about that. And then Legoshi's like, you're right.
So mad. Sorry.
At this point, while they're fighting, Legoshi's like, Louis not here. But Louis is at the Shishigumi thing going, I'm leaving the Shishigumi. I need you to take me to this place. And they're like, are you sure you can never come back? And it's his left-hand man who had previously given a gun to someone else saying, if I try to eat Louis, kill me.
Yeah.
So they're driving together towards this place.
And second to last episode ended so well.
Second to last episode. It ends with them driving into a tunnel.
Yeah. And then the lights just click.
Click. And then in the last episode... it's
so good.
Obvious, like this guy's gonna eat Louis, and then all of a sudden you hear a pop,
because
Gunshot.
Louis had a gun
Louis had a
on
gun.
him. Louis had a
Yes.
gun on him and was like, dude, don't do this. Just let me out. I don't want to have to shoot you. And dude's like, nah, I got to eat you.
He's like,
now.
I know you're not going to shoot.
I can't let you go. I know you're not going to shoot me. I got to eat you. And then it's a scene, pop, at the end of the 22nd, 20, or whatever the before the last episode. The episode ends with a gunshot.
Yep.
And then you start the last episode, and the outro plays for the intro, and it's all about Louis and his secondhand man, and they're driving through a tunnel. It's all like water pastel colors, super dope. I actually really liked it. And it starts with the gunshot. Louis kind of freaking out, but his pistol's not steaming, and then you see a bullet hole through like the window. And it's the guy that the secondhand man gave the gun to. And he was like, yo.
He was like, hey, he gave me this in case this ever happened. Now you need to get the fuck out.
Dude, he was like, I never thought I'd have to use this. But bro, don't come back, we'll eat you.
He's like, you're cool with me for now. As soon as you exit my vision, not cool anymore. Get the fuck out.
So then Louis heads to the fucking train, or under the train tracks. Riz and Legoshi start fighting.
Riz is winning.
By a landslide.
By a lot.
Is
But Legoshi is not
destroying this
giving
dude.
up. Like, Riz is just tearing him the fuck apart. Not actually, but like throwing him against concrete pillars and stuff. And every time Legoshi's just like, oh, I hurt.
Yep. I hurt right now, actually.
And then Legoshi gets there and they're but like, all right, we'll take a break.
Legoshi gets there?
What?
Said
Or
Lego.
Louis gets there. They're
Oh,
like,
okay.
all right, intermission. Let's get. I gotta talk to this motherfucker.
No, you're missing the most important intermission of the entire fight. Literally, they're in the middle of a fight. Riz throws Legoshi into a pillar, makes a crater. He falls down, is like dying. And then Riz is like, you don't know my story. And Legoshi's like, all right. Literally, is sitting like this, lays on his side, or I'm gonna do it this way.
Forgot about that.
Says, what's your story, Riz?
He goes, what is it?
Riz goes up, lays next to him, and they just talk. And Riz tells the whole story. Are you me right now? Like,
Well,
what?
at that point, Riz knew he was gonna win. Knew he was going to win the fight. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Lucas brought his work to pen today. It's okay. So, and then Louis, or I think he smells Louis, or Louis was somewhere, or no, actually he saw Louis. Legoshi saw Louis, and then they jumped up on top of the train tracks, essentially.
They went over the fence.
Yeah,
on the
they went
side
over the
of it.
fence, and then they ended up on the train tracks.
No,
Yeah, they did. They definitely did.
we're not doing a Kamari is right on this episode.
Yeah, the fuck we are.
No.
They ended up not on the train tracks, but like right next to it, because they hopped the fence. They were by, or not even by the tree, because that was after the fact.
So they were underneath the train track. There was a fence for the cliff, and they were over that fence. They
Yeah.
were still underneath the train tracks,
Okay,
but they were off the edge of wherever they were.
I got a question.
What?
Where did Legoshi eat Louis' leg?
Under a tree, wasn't it?
No.
That's just where Louis was sitting at the end of it. It was on that weird little like sticking out pillar thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was right next on top of the train track above where they were fighting.
Whatever. If you think it's on top, it was on top.
It was definitely on top. Okay, we're doing this specifically. We won't make we won't make a scene, but I'm showing you exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So they're up by the train tracks. They're talking. Legoshi's like, I can't beat him. And then Louis like, eat my leg.
He's like, eat this shit. Like,
Get strong. Eat
this,
my leg.
He's like, eat this for you. Get this branding off of me.
Yeah.
Because he eats the number 4 foot.
So now Louis only has one leg. It works. Legoshi gets a power up and goes literally Super Saiyan. Goes like feral wolf, gets all buff and built.
I know he had already grown his hair back at this point. But can you imagine if he ate that and just
Gets all fluffy and shit. So he goes Super Saiyan and then starts winning. They're fighting. It's like they throw like 2 punches, and then do you remember how it ended?
Go ahead.
Fireworks start going off. New Year's happens. And then they say, hey, it's New Year's. Neither of us are dead yet. Let's be friends. You're fucking me, right? Let's be...
They're like, hey, well, if this fight didn't work out, you caught me.
Literally. So then they don't fight. The cops are there for some reason, which I don't even know who called the cops. And then they both get charges pressed on them. Yeah. And that's how it ends.
Yep.
That's exactly how it ends. And then post-credit scene, Legoshi has a conversation with Haru about what they're gonna do the next year and if they're gonna date or not gonna date, and Haru's being like tsundere and like, oh no, but I want you, but no. Oh, fuck this bullshit, man. God, this whole thing is bullshit.
Opener?
Opener slapped, but it paled, not paled in comparison, but it wasn't as good as season 1, which is the only reason why it didn't slap harder.
It slapped. It was a great opener, but based on what they had the season before,
I'm gonna give it a 9 because it was so good.
But we can't give it a 10 because season 1's opener was the 10.
Yeah, it's like season 1 opener fire, season 2 opener fire, but like fire for different reasons. So it's like, oh yeah, this is like perfectly my style. This one's like, oh yeah, I can get down to this, but like I can probably listen to it on repeat. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a 9 for me.
Yep.
Opener slap.
9.
Ooh.
Animation visuals. It's
Still
Beastars.
great.
It's still that weird, like, it took an episode for me to get used to that 3D animation style that they had, but that's just because it's different. It's not bad at all. It's just not what I'm used to. With how they still had their split frames, where you could see what each character was looking at, how they were reacting.
I love that shit. Oh my
I love it so much when they go into the black with the like
in
the
drive,
frame
the car ride?
and they what?
In the car ride?
I was saying when they go into the black, like when he's blindfolded.
Oh,
and he
yeah.
smells like you can see the smell and like
it's,
the
like, wavy
outline
and
of
shit.
it. But yeah, oh my gosh, like I like that.
They do a lot of good stuff with that, with the animations and like how they
The animation is great.
show their stuff.
I want to give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it another 9 because I love season 1's animation and everything about it. So like this isn't like a surprise for me. It's not like they change. It's not like fucking season 4 of Haikyuu where they change the animation style or anything. It's the same exact stuff, just as good for me.
Was season 1 Beastars before we did our 30-point scale?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we're gonna have to come back at some point and
that's what I was thinking.
Re-rate some stuff. We'll just have an episode that's just us re-rating on our
The original ones.
on our 30-point scale. Yeah.
So yeah, 9 points for the animation. I loved it. It's one of my favorite animation styles.
Now, so you give it a 9 for music, 9 for animation. I give it a 9 for music, 8 for animation. Story, plot. I don't think I can give it more than a 7.
I'm giving it like a fucking 4, dude. Like literally,
I just
4
think
solely because of Louis' story, and that's it.
There are points where that they should have dug deeper into certain points that they just left, and points that were just irrelevant to the rest of the other story.
Yep.
I'm saying 7 is like the cap at the most I would theoretically ever be able to give it.
Yeah,
I would
4.
never even think about giving it a 10. I'm gonna
4.
go with a 5.
4. Just like fucking
I'm
Louis'
sitting
foot.
at 5.
4.
It's average.
Louis' foot. I'm giving it a 4.
Louis sacrificed his foot so that Legoshi could beat Riz.
But he didn't even beat him. He just got to.
I know, but Louis sacrificed his own foot.
Fuck that foot, bro.
Legoshi. Louis cares about Legoshi, Kamari.
Those gay asses.
5 for the plot.
Yo, dude, no. They were so gay in the last episode, too, man. Like, Jesus, son of a Christ.
I can't wait to watch more Escape the Infinity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty high. So, yeah.
A lot of boy love in that so far.
18. Man, no, that's too high. That's too high. Actually, I'm rescaling mine.
What?
I'm giving the music. Okay, so.
No. We do a 30-point scale so that it's a fair scale. Just because the overall point is high, you gave the plot a 4.
Yes.
This is why we break it down. You can't just say,
What's
oh
that?
wait, my overall
18.
number's too high, I have to redo something. No.
18, 22.
No.
22 is too high.
I disagree.
Okay, 22, but don't. Okay, watch it, but don't watch it, man. Jesus Christ. With how much I love season 1, I'm upset that season 2 was this bad.
Season 1, I will defend until the day I die. Great anime. Go watch it again. Season 2, you don't gotta watch it. No, it's not. I mean, watch it if you want to finish the series, but it's not.
I don't even. Like, there were some redeeming parts. It was funny at times. I did like certain scenes. But, like, as an overall plot.
There was a lot of, like, what the fuck? Like.
The whole final episode was just fucking whiplash.
I will say the fights, any of the fights in this season were pretty cool though.
Yeah, I'll give it that. So that's me. 22.
9, 8, 5 is a
22.
yeah.
Yeah. What? Okay.
Wait.
I didn't realize that we're both giving it 22.
9 and 8 is
It's 17
5.
plus
Yeah,
5
I
is
was
20.
thinking 18 for some reason. My math. 22.
Yeah. I don't know where to go from here. It was. If I could give it a lower number, I would. Don't watch the goddamn show. Like, literally, watch season one.
Watch season 1. I wish we could find out. I wish we could go through and edit together just the important bits of season 2 and put that out somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, just like a season 2 abridged. Like, this is the actual.
Oh my god, I think I want to do that.
Parts that matter.
I think I want to do that.
But yes.
Hope you guys liked it.
Come check us out on our Discord. I'll actually put the link in the description this week.
Finally. Like we were saying, if anyone is watching this from beyond, it was a pleasure meeting all of you guys. It was a blast. I don't know if we explained to you guys, but that was our first festival, and it was a phenomenal experience.
I'm still exhausted.
Yeah.
And we're recording this like 3 days after we've been home.
Yeah, we got home
Sunday at midnight, so Monday morning.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, woke up Wednesday morning. We're doing this, so
I'm still exhausted.
It's gonna be a blast. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Can't wait to run into you guys. So leave us the comments
and
let
hear
us
us
know what
out.
you guys thought.
Hear us out. We don't know if it exists. If you know of one that exists, an anime
no.
festival.
Oh
if
my
it's
God.
somewhere, just let us know.
Why would you do that?
If it's somewhere, let us know.
All right, so this is on writing. If it isn't somewhere, we're making it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but if it
Patent
already
pending.
exists, we got to figure out where it is, how to get tickets.
Where we're flying to.
Yeah, we just
I'm not
need to
driving.
know if
Jesus
this
Christ.
exists.
Whew. I think that's all. I think that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, it's good to be back. We love you guys.
Adios, Bells con Dios, my friends, and then we'll see you next time.